Have you ever gotten that sinking feeling after hitting purchase online? Maybe you worried about entering your credit card details on an unfamiliar website, or perhaps you weren't sure if that snazzy new pair of shoes was real or a clever online scam. Well, today we're diving into the world of online financial security, specifically exploring a service called Tide. Is Tide safe for your hard-earned cash? Let's break it down and see if Tide can weather the storm of your financial anxieties. Now, online banking in itself isn't exactly a new concept. Traditional banks have offered online services for years. But Tide positions itself a bit differently. They target a specific demographic: freelancers, gig workers, and small business owners. These folks often have unique financial needs compared to the traditional 9-to-5 employee. So, what makes Tide attractive to this market, and more importantly, is it safe to trust them with your money? Security is always the top priority when it comes to your finances. Here's how Tide approaches online safety. Encryption. Just like most reputable banks, Tide uses industry-standard encryption to scramble your data. This makes it nearly impossible for hackers to steal your information, even if they manage to intercept it. Think of it like a secret code that only authorized parties can understand. Multi-factor authentication. This adds an extra layer of security by requiring not just your password, but also a unique code sent to your phone or email whenever you log in or make a transaction. It's like having a double lock on your digital vault. Fraud protection. Tide claims to have fraud monitoring systems in place to detect suspicious activity. If they see something fishy, they might block the transaction or ask you to confirm it's legitimate. But security goes beyond just technology. Here's how Tide structures its accounts to potentially minimize risk. FDIC insurance. This is a big one. In the unlikely event that Tide goes out of business, your money is insured by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, a U.S. government agency, for up to $250,000. This is a safety net that most traditional banks also offer. Separate accounts. Tide allows you to create separate accounts for your business and personal finances. This can help you keep track of your income and expenses more easily and potentially minimize liability if something goes wrong with your business. So far, so good. But remember, online security is a constant battle. Here are some additional things to keep in mind. Be wary of phishing. Phishing scams are a common tactic where criminals try to trick you into revealing your login details or other personal information. Always be cautious of emails or messages that urge you to click on links or download attachments. If something seems suspicious, don't hesitate to contact Tide directly to confirm its legitimacy. Strong passwords. This might seem obvious, but it's worth mentioning. Don't use the same password for everything, and make sure your passwords are complex and difficult to guess. There are plenty of password manager apps available to help you create and store strong passwords securely. Monitor your account. Keep an eye on your account activity regularly. Most online banking platforms allow you to set up notifications for transactions, so you'll be alerted if something unexpected happens. Alright, with those security tips in mind, let's talk about some of the features that might make Tide appealing to freelancers and small business owners. Fast and easy setup. Opening a Tide account is supposed to be a breeze. No need to fill out mountains of paperwork or wait in long lines. Multiple account options. Tide offers various account types to suit different needs. There's a basic free plan, and then paid tiers with additional features like expense tracking tools and tax savings benefits. Fee structure. Be sure to understand the fee structure before you sign up. While the basic plan is free, some transactions on paid plans might incur fees. Mobile app. Manage your finances on the go with Tide's mobile app. This allows you to check your balance, transfer funds, and deposit checks remotely. Here's the thing. Tide isn't perfect. Some user reviews mention occasional glitches with the app, and customer service response times might vary. It's always a good idea to do your own research and read reviews from other users before making a decision. So, to answer our initial question, is Tide safe? Based on the available information, it appears that Tide uses industry-standard security measures to protect your information. However, online security is an ongoing process, and it's important to be vigilant about protecting your own financial data.